What's up, you miserable fucking June bugs? This is Seanstradamus, the sports genius formerly known as Sean Don. Welcome to another episode of Diary of a Mad Sports Fan. Um, Coming to you February 23rd, 2021. I'm going to get off into what grinds my gears in the world of sports as well as life. First thing that grinds my gears is I can't shoot this fucking episode with my glasses on because for some reason I cannot get the goddamn glare out of this fucking glasses. Out of these glasses. This is just absolutely ridiculous. I tried turning down the lighting on the screen and shit, and it's shooting it that way, and the fucking glare still keep coming up. I was told by my eye doctor, because I'm blind as a fuck, that the stronger the prescription is, the more the glare is, off of the screen. I don't know how to fucking solve that problem. Some of you tech geeks, if y'all know how to do it, let me know. It will be greatly appreciated. I'm still gonna say go fuck your mother afterwards, but let's do that. But so for now, I'm going to shoot this episode without my glasses on. So that's the first thing that grinds my fucking gears. So the second thing that grinds my fucking gears is this stupid motherfucking kid that was at a Cam Newton camp and calls himself mocking and getting on Cam Newton and talking about his free agent and just all types of goofy shit that millennial kids do. I mean, I'm not going to blame it all on millennial kids because millennial kids were raised by parents of my generation. So technically, it's our fault that these kids are fucking dickweeds. How the fuck do you got the balls to go to somebody's camp and ask them to teach you something? This nigga done been to every level that you want to get to, and you got the balls to call yourself trolling him. This motherfucker has been a national champion in college. He's won in high school, college. He's been to a Super Bowl in the pros. This motherfucker done won the MVP. Only thing he do, he wear those fucking skinny jeans better than y'all. Like, how the fuck do you have the nuts to actually troll this nigga? And then the fact that nobody checked Shawty is the worst thing in the world. They should have told him to shut the fuck up. Somebody should have slapped his face, straightened it out, and then slapped him again. Like, there's just no respect in this world anymore. That's the thing that bothers me the most. People think it's cold disrespecting people. Like, there's no fucking human rights. Dude, show somebody some fucking respect for the love of Christ. Especially when you at their camp. And he wasting his time to talk to you low-life pieces of shit. You're in high school and you sitting up there got the nerve to troll this motherfucker. It's like, well, man, you're a free agent. Motherfucker, you're free. Period. You ain't even a free agent. You're free. Nobody don't even know who the fuck you are. I still don't know this kid's name. Who the fuck are you that's talking about this dude's a free agent? At least somebody's going to sign Cam Newton. And if nobody ever signed Cam Newton, he going to take his stupid ass. He probably going to star in the next episode of the next movie, Batman as the villain and shit. With those hats and goofy ass pants and clothes on and shit, he still can do shit you can't do. You go stand out on Madison and Pulaski and beat drums and shit, or you gonna be standing in some gas station asking how much you want on Pump 5 and do you want some corn nuts? That's what the fuck you doing while this nigga's making millions of dollars. This shit is absolutely embarrassing, man. It is ridiculous. Parents need whooping all up in their ass for not teaching these kids how to have some respect for people. Like, I talk a lot of shit. And I want to get this out of the way. I talk a whole gang of shit. But I talk a gang of shit to people I know. People I don't know or don't like, I don't talk to you at all. If I don't talk shit to you, then that means either I don't like you, I don't know you, or I'm feeling you out to get to know you. When I was growing up in high school, like, people think when they saw me years later and shit and assumed that I was some kind of maniac, they thought that I had some kind of midlife crisis or lost my fucking mind. And I'm like, no. You judged me wrong, you fucking dickheads. Just because I didn't speak to you didn't mean I was quiet or shy or anything like that. Start self-reflecting. Stop being so fucking narcissistic and thinking that everything is completely about you. Like, nobody... Dude, how about I didn't know you. I didn't like you. I didn't... Whatever. I talk to certain people a certain way. I show respect. Long story short, I show enough respect that if I don't know you or if I don't like you, I just won't say nothing. I'm not going to troll you. I'm not one of those internet tough guys to get up there and I'll kill you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When people talk crazy, I just delete and block you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not no tough guy and shit, but I will kick your ass if I have to. And I'm a weird guy to where I don't like using strange bathrooms and shit, so I have no intention on putting paper around the toilet in prison and shit because I don't want to use strange toilets. So to save myself from that, I will fucking just delete and block you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to put a bottle over your head and go upside your motherfucking head. But y'all got to start showing respect to people. Because Cam is 6'5", 240 pounds, and Cam could have took dude by his fucking throat and beat the ever-loving shit out of him. And people don't think about that respect. They think just because he wears the fucking Mary J. Blige hats and the fucking, those Humphrey Bogart ass short sets and whatever he be wearing, that he can't beat your motherfucking ass. Have some respect. I heard Louis Riddick talking about it, and he spoke exactly the shit that I told other people. Like, there's no fucking respect in this world. You didn't have to, my parents didn't have to tell me not to talk a certain way. Not because I was afraid somebody's going to whoop my ass. It's just, dude, there's a certain level of respect you give human beings. So that's enough enough attention I'm going to give to the little 16, 17, 18-year-old fucking pudwack that decided to talk to Cam Newton the wrong way. Now I'm going to start talking about this idiot Meek Mill. Now, he made a rap song, used Kobe Bryant dying in the chopper as a line. I personally, it was out of line. It was out of line to me. And this is coming from someone who hated Kobe Bryant. I hated Kobe Bryant because Kobe Bryant was disrespectful. He was a piece of shit. Everybody just started lying the minute he died. And and I'll say it like this. The reason why I say he was disrespectful and a piece of shit is because I don't give a fuck what nobody else say. Like, he came to Smush Parker talking about, man, you can't talk to me because you ain't won enough. And he went to Dwight Howard talking about, you soft, come over here and all that shit. He talking all that tough shit when I saw when Ron Artest tried to get in this grill, he was all, then he doing like this. He got his hands back and he got sense about himself. I hate people like that. You know good and well Dwight Howard big ass is not about that fighting shit. He a big goofy ass wanna laugh type nigga. He might not be about that life on the basketball court like you are, but don't bring that street life, that man, I'm gonna fight you shit to somebody like that, and you know they not on that. Go take that to somebody that's on that. I hate that type of shit. That shit is just super, super queerish. I was finna say another word, but it's probably gonna get me on trouble and pinched by Mark Zuckerberg now. But it's real, as Mr. Roper was saying, like that. So, also, Kobe Bryant said he was another nigga that was like, man, all my people that I won a championship with, I'm friends with. I'm like, so if you don't win the championship with these motherfuckers, you can't be friends? You know how many motherfuckers I went to school with when we played baseball and we used to lose in the semis and the quarterfinals and shit like that? And it was weak people on the team. I was one of the weak people on the team sometimes. You know how many motherfuckers I'm still friends with, I'm still cool with? Like, as long as you went out there and gave it your all every day, you went 100% to the max and we lost, like, Like, what the fuck they look at? Man, I can't be friends with you unless we won. Type of sissy ass. Like, that's just the fruitiest shit I've ever heard. I can't be friends with you unless we achieve the maximum accomplishment. You know how ridiculous that fucking sounds. And that's why I didn't like Kobe Bryant. But the reason why it's disrespectful what Meek Mill said is because A, you never make fun of somebody when they die. I don't give a fuck who it is. If it's Donald Trump, Rush Limbaugh. Y'all was talking all that shit about Rush Limbaugh last week. You didn't see me say a word about this nigga. You know why? Because the older you get, you realize life is fucking short. You got family, man. You've seen friends and family that leave out of here. One of my guys, Fats, Water, they clipped him in High Park off Drexel somewhere. That shit is not cool. Somebody made fun of him, and I think I heard somebody say somebody making fun of him. I didn't even look at the video. The shit is not funny. That type of shit is not funny when somebody died. Especially when they died young. And Rush Limbaugh was a hateful motherfucker. Donald Trump are hateful motherfuckers. But I'll let their God, whoever their supreme being, when they have to meet their maker, I'll let them deal with it. There's two things in this world that I know to be true, that I believe to be true. There is a God, and I'm not him. So all that judging shit, I'll say that for him. I mean, I have my opinion about these people, but I'm not going to make fun of them when they die. Because life is too fucking short. I lost a brother. I lost uncle that was like a father. My father's been gone for 40 years this year. Fucking grandfather, both grandmother, all my grandparents and shit. I got an older family. That shit is not, that's not cute. And karma is a motherfucker. Karma is a bitch. And there's not a bitch in the back room of Arnie's. I'm telling you. Karma can be a motherfucker. You start laughing at niggas and that shit will be right back in your face. So, that's one of the reasons why he's out of line. The other reason he's out of line is this nigga still got family and friends and fans and shit that adore him. And you don't make fun of motherfuckers like that. It's just, see, one thing that's wrong in this world right now is motherfuckers don't understand that just because you can say some shit don't mean you should say some shit. I say a lot of fucking things. A whole lot of fucking things. But there's a whole lot of shit I don't say. I mean a whole lot of shit I don't say. Because it's just not right. Sometimes you have to exercise your option to shut the fuck up. That's why I hate motherfuckers that always come out and declare themselves Trump fans or Republicans and shit like that. When nobody asked you, you could just shut the fuck up. You know how many people probably go in the booth and actually vote Republican and vote for these hateful motherfuckers? But you gotta tell people what the fuck you do. And how many people actually go in there and vote for these hateful motherfuckers and don't say a word? You have no idea. This the coolest nigga you know, the coolest white dude you know, probably voted for these motherfuckers because they want their taxes reduced and they want certain benefits of shit that you have no idea about. Like, they know about LLCs and shit like that and all that woke shit that y'all be talking. They know about that shit and they be taking advantage of. You know how many motherfuckers actually vote for this nigga, but they don't say it because it's a respect thing. They know how much you don't like them. They know how much Donald Trump disrespects and Republicans disrespect you, that they just be like, I'm not gonna say that. Out of respect. And that's what Meek Mill was wrong at. But on the flip side of him being wrong, I'm not going to get all over him that hard because this motherfucker, Meek Mill ain't even 35 years old yet. I think this pussy ass nigga will be 34 sometime, May, June, or July, some shit. I don't know when his birthday, but I think he was born in like 87, 88, around the time Rihanna, all them niggas was born. So, he may not have, sometimes it takes you to get to a certain age before you realize certain shit, and he may not have hit that age yet. And if he's like 33, like I think he is, or 34 or some shit like that, he just ain't hit that age yet. to know better, to shut the fuck up. You see Jay-Z know what the fuck he on. Cause the nigga 50. He done seen shit. With age is supposed to come wisdom. It doesn't always, but it's supposed to. So with that being said, Meek was out of order, but on the flip side, Vanessa Bryant handled the shit 100%, 1,000% wrong. Nobody fucking honors you, Vanessa Bryant. You are some 18-year-old heifer that Kobe Bryant married. Your last name is Bryant because of Kobe. They honor you because of Kobe. People actually know who you are because of Kobe. I only know who you are because of Kobe. It's sports fanatics that know who you are. Regular everyday motherfuckers, we say, man, Vanessa Bryant. Think of it like, who the fuck are you talking about? Nobody know no fucking Vanessa Bryant. Don't nobody know Vanessa Bryant. If you had a problem with dude, which I can imagine you having a problem with him, and you had a right to have a problem with it because you have kids that are still alive, and that's what I was talking about Meek Mill being out of order for a few minutes ago. If you had a problem with this nigga, you should have reached out to him in private. You should have got Robert Kraft, Magic Johnson, Shaq, somebody to get his number, be like, man, I don't talk to this pussy ass nigga, and let me talk to him and be like, you a bitch ass nigga for saying that shit about Kobe. I got kids, we got daughters still alive, my daughter died in that crash, you a bitch, I don't know your music, but dude, I'm talking to you private, please don't do that shit again. You calling him out in public only makes him tweet and he gonna say something else and come back. Cause you're Vanessa Bryant. So you should either A, say something in private to this motherfucker, or B, get Robert Kraft, Magic Johnson, Shaq, or somebody to step to him if it was going to be in public. And say, man, dude, you was out of order. Snoop or somebody in the game that's respected, somebody that's famous that's respected, whoever. Because, I mean, the cold hard truth is nobody knows who the fuck you are and nobody gives a fuck. You was Kobe's girl, and that's it. That's all the fuck people give a fuck about. Nobody give a fuck what you think. You would have had a better chance getting somebody to step to him that actually garners that. So, that's the shit I want to talk about to grind my fucking gears. I'm back in my studio, my apartment, and as you can see, the boss of the family and shit back there. I got other pictures I got to put up, Malcolm X and shit. I got my bookcase over there. I'm gonna start shooting this shit from the couch because my back still hurt from pushing my uncle's thought it was a small car and shit. I'm trying to prove I'm still young and shit. Push this car and pull my back out. So, got to put my Malcolm X photograph and shit up there and all the other photographs that I got. So I just had to come over here for a little while because my laptop at my mother's house is a piece of shit. I didn't realize it was a piece of shit, but it is. And so I wanted to talk to you assholes. I'm going to be shooting more episodes of stuff and having people on. My camera came, which is this shit should be better now. I actually have my microphone and shit. I just didn't plug it up today because I just said fuck it. But everything is pretty much coming along, so I want you motherfuckers to do me a favor. I'm not gonna make you do it and shit because for some reason every time I threaten you and shit you decide not to do it. Y'all be assholes like me and decide not to do it. At the end of this video, hit like. Hit subscribe on YouTube. You have a fucking Gmail account. I know you do. Even I have it, and I fucking hate Gmail. But hit like, hit subscribe. You can comment. You don't have to comment. Whatever. I'm going to respond to your comment if you comment, whether you say something good or bad. But if you like this episode, comment. If you didn't, go fuck your mother. Peace and hair grease.